tonight we're making Mexican bowls with ground turkey because I ran out of ground beef and didn't know it. But that's okay because I'm going to make this pretty delicious. Doesn't matter what kind of ground meat I'm using. And I don't know if you noticed, but it was frozen, so I decided that I was gonna have a snack because I'm a big back. And you already know the drill. I gotta introduce the spices. And we got the classic garlic and onion powder, and some tomato bouillon and chili powder. And then we got some Fiesta lime seasoning. And now I'm going to check on my turkey and make sure that it's fully defrosted. And it is, so luckily these are super easy to open. And then I just pour it into the pan and it looks disgusting, but you know, that's raw meat for you. But guess what? We're gonna turn it into a masterpiece. So now I'm browning the turkey, and that's gonna take a bit. And then I'm bringing in another ingredient, and that is Chipotle peppers and Adobo seasoning, and it is delicious, so I'm gonna dance. And for a side, I'm bringing in some Pinto beans in a can with a little waltz. I know it's not really waltz, but that's okay. And I'm going to open the can, and I'm gonna pour everything in there because it's just water and sea salt. Then I'm gonna add more water and turn it on. There's not a lot of tomato bouillon, so I just use the rest of it. And then I'm going to put a teaspoon of chili powder and some onion powder and garlic powder. Totally decided not to measure those. Now I'm going to let the beans warm up, and I'm going to season the turkey. First, we're coming in with some garlic powder, a tablespoon. Then we're coming in with that onion powder, also about a tablespoon. I just don't want to open the top, but I think that's a tablespoon. Then we're going in with a teaspoon of Fiesta lime seasoning, and then a teaspoon of chili powder. I'm then going to add a tablespoon of tomato bouillon, and that sounds salty, but I'm going to be adding water to this, so it'll be fine. I turn it down and I add 2 cups of water. Then I just continue to incorporate those seasonings into the turkey. I'm then bringing out that Chipotle and Adobo sauce, and I'm just throwing in 2 spoonfuls. And man, I wish you can smell this. It smells so good. Don't forget about the buns. Gotta make sure that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot. And then here is a beautiful shot of the ground turkey. And now I'm gonna be adding some cheese, which I have a little bit of trouble opening, but I get it done. That block cheese is better, and it lasts longer. I'm just grabbing a measuring cup so I can see how much cheese I'm actually putting into the ground turkey. And here, I believe it's like a cup, a little over a cup. And then I stir it together and make sure that it's enough cheese for me. I decide it's not, and I put another half a cup into the pan. This is what it looks like after the cheese is added. And then here are the beans. I'm going to add more water. And I said I'm making Mexican bowls. The thing is that it was getting super late, so I had to make the rice for meal prep instead of for dinner. But that's okay because I have some tortillas that I want to try. And in the meantime, I'm just washing the rice until the water comes out clear. And of course, I'm using the rice cooker because I ain't got time. Now I'm bringing out the seasonings, and it'll be a tablespoon of garlic powder, a tablespoon of onion powder, I go in with 2 teaspoons of tomato bouillon. I was a little scared of this because I wanted the rice to be lightly flavored, not overpowering. Then I go in with half a teaspoon of Fiesta lime seasoning. I actually also added some chili powder, but I didn't capture that on video. I believe I did like a teaspoon of chili powder. Now I'm stirring it all together and I'm going to cover it and cook it for 20 minutes. And here are the tortillas that I'm using. So I'm going to heat up a pan and spray some oil. And I'm also grabbing some lettuce because I'm going to use that for the huge tacos that I'm about to make. I'm now going to assemble the tacos with ground turkey, then beans, then lettuce, and guac. And this is what it looks like. Oh, and I forgot to tell you that I added sauce to it, but there's no sour cream because it went bad. And that's okay because these turned out super delicious despite not having sour cream. The rice is also done, so I'm going to unplug it and then move the bowl off of the heat. Then I wait 10 minutes before I fluff the rice. Seasoned just enough and not overpowering at all, just super hot. Delicious. And like I said, I'm not going to be having Mexican bowls tonight, but I will be meal prepping, and I start off with a bed of rice. Then I go in with the ground turkey mixture. And then I throw some pinto beans on the top. And here is the perfect bowl for tomorrow. I also do some sauce. You know me, I'm a saucy girl. And now I'm super excited for lunch tomorrow. Hope you enjoy this recipe as much as I did. Until next time, foodie friends.